It is National Sprint Car Day, 410, April the 10th. Celebrate the power of 410 cubic inches on National Sprint Car Day. Guys, this is Chris, the Lower Slower Board Gamer, and welcome to the Play.com Red, White, and Blue Racing Pioneer Short Track Series. Also brought to you by Federated Auto Parts.com. Remember, when time counts, count on Federated. Here we have our venues that we are going to be racing at this week. And we've raced all the way down through number 6, Palm Beach Speedway. This week is going to be Central City Speedway, Macon, Georgia. It is a half-mile dirt oval track. No pit stops will be in this race. We've got our race winners thus far, 6 in the books. Speedy Thompson, Buck Baker with 3, Lee Petty, Eddie Pagan, and a new feature this week by channel subscriber Greg. We kicked around a points idea, and I was like, I don't want to mess with it because I just want to keep this simple. So he's taken it upon himself to tabulate points, and I really appreciate it. And I'm going to pin him with every race where he's provided them. So through 6 races, Buck Baker is leading in points with 99. Herb Thomas and Fonny Flock in second and third with 75 and 73 respectfully. Lee Petty is fourth with 54. Speedy Thompson, fifth with 52 points. Rex White with 50 points in 6th. Curtis Turner in 7th with 45 points. Jim Reed and Tony Lund tied for 8th with 43 points apiece. And Eddie Pagan, our winner in the last race, has 42 to round out the top 10 in points. Let's go ahead to Central City Speedway here in Macon, Georgia. This is going to be a 20-turn race, a dirt oval, no pit turns, so it's going to be straight up racing, going straight on through. The black race cam die, the group determination die, if it's a 2, is going to be middle group, turns 1 through 10, top group, front group, top group from 11 to 20. And then bottom group is 4, dual is 5 and 6. So let's go ahead and get to that qualifying. I just happened to have thought ahead and shuffled all the cards. So let's see what we got. TV drivers, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. How many fast drivers are we going to have? We're going to have 2 fast drivers. And then we are going to have 2 slow drivers. And then all you others. So let's go ahead and bring everybody down here. TV drivers are going to be first. So let's go ahead and zip through this. First is going to be Red Byron. He's going to be gold. Red Byron. Let's see what he's got going. Let's just go ahead and replace them all real quick. Rex White. This will be easier and less confusing for me, I think. Get it all done, then we can just qualify him up. Eddie Pagan, TV driver, and he's got to see if he's going to be there. Bill Blair, TV driver. Okay, let's check their race week events. See who's going to be in attendance. See where they are going to start. Red Byron here. Red Byron. Dum. Let's just get this out here and get it ready to ride. Ready to ride. Wink. Alrighty, we'll hold on to that. Let's see. We are going to first place Red Byron. He's going to be a gold trophy. Let's see what he gets, I think. Going to be a 52. 52 is new sponsor for driver this race. Extra funds, placement B. Trophy driver gets blue position in the top group. So Red Byron is going to start it right there. Rex White. 51. Driver contemplates adjusting engine out of tolerance for this race. Accept or decline. Enroll on setup chart for placement. I think we're going to accept because Rex White is really, really bucking. He's on the points list. He wants to push to the front. Let's see if we can get the trim a little bit leaner with this one. Let's roll the black for this. Accept setup. Let's see what we get. It's going to be a 2. Sizzling Performance, Placement A and Performance Chip. Gold. Trophy gets the pole. Rex, well, hey. If you ain't cheating, you ain't racing. Rex White. Eddie Pagan. Now going to see how he can place. First, going to see if he's going to be there. 3 or less. No, Eddie Pagan does not attend. Leaves Bill Blair. Well, we need to... No, that was it. 1, 2. Incident. Force, spin out, fender rub, etc. with next TV driver. During practice, both placed in C and feud. Since there are none, we're just going to go with that placement C. Ah-dee-da-dee-da. He is bronze, placement C. Trophy gets blue position in middle group. So he is going to start in 18th. Those are our TV drivers. Now for the rest of them. Fast drivers. We have next position in bottom group. So Dave Terrell. Herman Bean is going to be highest position in middle. He's starting in 8th. Slow. Gold is bottom. Bubble, and out. Alton Hildreth is out. He is a DNQ, just in case. Johnny Allen, he's going on the bubble stack right there. And then we have the rest of them. Yeah, if it comes up to him, he will not be in this race. He'll be in the DoNQey. Let's see. So silver, we're going top, middle, bottom, bubble. Gold, silver, bronze, no trophy. So we have that. We're going to go over our drivers before the race. Tim Flock starting up near the front. Parnelli Jones. He needs to roll a 2 or less. He will not be at the race. Gober Sosaby needs to roll a 4 or less. He will not be at the race. Blackie Pitt, bubble stack. Jimmy Johnson, Junior Johnson, starting in 4th. Fred Harb. I don't know how many times I've called him Jimmy Johnson. Stupid football influence there. Herb Thomas in the points race. Jack Smith. L.D. Austin. Clyde Minter is going to be in the bubble stack. Red. Bill Rexford. If he rolls a 2 or less. Now, he is not in attendance at the race either. Speedy Thompson. Going to start inside row 6 in 11th. 11P. Fonnie Flock starting in 6th. Jocko, co-pilot. Paul Goldsmith, if he rolls a 3 or less, rounds out the top group. Lee Petty, of course. Bob Flock, 2 or less. He's not coming. Dick Rathman, out of the top group to start this race. Fireball Roberts, Joe Eubanks. Fireball Roberts, we always look for him to have a good performance, but something just happens each week, and he's not up there. Jimmy Llewellyn in the bottom group. Jim Reed, he is in the points race. Marvin Pinch. Buck Baker drops down with his gold trophy. Marshall Teague, if he rolls a 1 or a 2, he does. He will be in the bottom group starting in 25th. The Jaguar of Al Keller, yes, the Jaguar makes the journey from Alexander, New York. The Jaguar is in the race. Tiny Lund is going to start bottom group. Donald Thomas, bubble stack. Lloyd Moore, bubble stack. And most times the bubble stack simply serves to seed the DoNQey preliminary race. Brownie King, we have 2 more spots available for the main event. Ralph Moody, if he rolls a 2 or less, not coming. Glenn Staley, if he rolls a 3 or less, came to the last race, and he's coming to this one as well. And finally, we're going to have, let's see, Sarah Christian, Ralph Ligori, Frank Mundy, if he rolls a 3 or less. He rolls a 2, and he's going to round out this race. Let's scoot you guys down a little bit, if I can. So we got a little more room up there. Jim Pascal may not make it to the donkey. Curtis Turner, points leader, not doing anything this race tonight. Possum Jones, Bill Amick, 2 or less. He knew he wasn't going to do well. Something not sitting right with him with the car, so he decided to stay home this weekend. Bob Welburn. So that is how things are going to sit. We'll come back and we'll go over this in just a moment. Let's get the prelim set up, the donkey race. And it is time to get the donkey guys out. So qualifying in 1P is going to be Elton Hildreth in his 167 Nash from Bridgeton, New Jersey. 2P is going to be Johnny Allen in his number 64 Plymouth from Greenville, South Carolina. 3P Richard Petty in his 43 Oldsmobile from Randleman, North Carolina. 4P Jimmy Florian, number 27 Chevrolet from 27 Ford rather from Cleveland. Eddie Skinner is 5P in his number 96 Oldsmobile, Hampton, Virginia. 6P is going to be Slick Smith in his number 37 Nash from Atlanta, Georgia. Not too far, right up the road. Here in Macon, Blackie Pitt in his number 59 Plymouth from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. 7P. 8P is Clyde Minter in his number 38 Pontiac from Martinsville. 72 Donald Thomas is 9P. He'll be driving the 72 Ford from Olivia, North Carolina. 10P is going to be Lloyd Moore in his number 59 Ford from Frewsburg, New York. Ray Duig in his number 24 Plymouth Machine is 11th Toledo, Ohio. Herschel McGriff. That's all the Ohio guys that decide they're going to be in this race and make trouble, right? Herschel McGriff in his number 14 Oldsmobile, Bridal Veil, Oregon. Sarah Christian is in this race, made it. In her number 71 Oldsmobile, Dahlonega, Georgia. Ralph Ligori in his number 46 Lincoln from the Bronx, and he's 14P, 15P, last starter for this race. Number 41, Jim Pascal, driving the Plymouth from High Point, North Carolina. And guys, it is a time for the races. Not going to be in any events that came and tried to qualify this week are going to be Curtis Turner, Possum Jones, and Bob Welburn. They did not make the donkey. Let's just put one more thing away and we will do this 5. For those of you not familiar, we're doing this with each race where it is a shorter race and hence a smaller field for the main. We're running a DoNQey donkey preliminary race. So that way you get to see more of the drivers instead of just these guys never showing up in a race. And every once in a while they make it into the main, but I just want to be able to show everybody off from the Pioneer set from redwhiteandblueracing.com. Ladies and gentlemen, again, how we do the donkeys different. Top group, including the pole, is 1, 2, and 3. 4 and 5 on the black die is going to be middle group. Bottom 6 is going to be a duel. Anytime TV comes up, it's going to be problem in the spirit in which the race is run. The set is set up, so 3 will not be TV, it will be problem. And, yeah, stuff and things. Here we go. Starting a donkey. And we are under green as Elton Hildreth comes out of the starting box, brings everybody down the front stretch. And we are off. That is going to be top group. That is going to be a 6 check for control in the top group. Slick Smith, red 3. Could be moving up. No, not with that 5. Control, Eddie Skinner. With the red 2. Control and 2 brake pedals. He's able to hold off that blue 3. Jimmy Florian needs a red 4. Does not get it. Elton Hildreth defending with a blue 4. Richard Petty, red 3. Red 5 does not get it, and that's going to be it for turn number 1. No one is able to make a move in the top. Elton Hildreth is our leader for turn number 1. Turn number 2 coming up. 5 turns here for the donkey prelim. 2 is going to be top group again. 7 is going to be a heat check. Bring in the heat, baby. Blackie Pitt needs a red 3. Defending blue 3 or higher. So Hildreth might lose it on this one. Red 3, blue 6. Indeed, Blackie Pitt is going to take it, and he's going to be defending a blue 4. Heat, 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 heat. That's it. Blackie Pitt takes the lead here in the donkey. Second turn. 59. 2. No issues thus far. Turn number 3 here in the prelim at Central City Speedway in Macon. That's going to be middle group. And 6 to 8 is going to be a problem in the middle group. Problem in the middle group. Let's find out who it might be. Let's identify that driver. 2, 5 is going to be too odd. And also, this is treated as the final third of any race. So if anything, it's going to be really hard to get back in this race since it is so short. 3 odd. Was that it? 2 odd. Ray Duig. And we have repair, no change. What is his problem? 1-1, odd problem. Oh, yeah. 6-1, suspension problems to the end of the bottom group. So we're going to say end of the bottom group, he is a lap down. We're also using lap down rules in this series. So now there is a bottom group. So we're going to the 1, 2 for the top, 3 for the middle, 4 for the bottom, 3, 4 for the middle, 5 for the bottom, 6 for dual. So we are changing this one in mid-race since now there is a bottom group, lap down. Let's slide everybody up. Dink, 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 and we go for turn 4. 2 turns left to go in this donkey prelim. 5 is going to be bottom group. Ray Duig gets a chance. Nope, he's got trouble. He has got trouble. Escape is -1. Needs a 7. Nah, he's able to escape. So no trouble. He stays a lap down, but that is it. We go to turn 5. Ray Duig just trying to keep up, getting passed by everybody. And here we go. Final turn 2 will be top group. 8 is going to be a problem for the top group. We're going to start with Blackie Pitt. No, we're going to identify. Start with Blackie Pitt for trouble. 6 is going to be Elton Hildreth. He has a problem. What is it? 6-3, unscheduled pit stop, unspecified reason, roll for repair. E, he is going to be out. So that is going to be it. Elton Hildreth out. Hold on a second. We will talk this through for you. How did 167. DNF 5. Okay, so here we go, and we have the white flag out. Blackie Pitt is leading them along. Johnny Allen, Richard Petty, Jimmy Florian is trying to make a move up top. Eddie Skinner follows with him. He cannot get past Petty. Petty is closing it down, showing some skill of a young driver. Johnny Allen following Blackie Pitt into turn 3. Coming into turn 3, Elton Hildreth falls way off the pace, rolls to the outside. And everybody is able to get past him except for Ray Duig. He's a lap down, but Blackie Pitt's going to come across, and he takes the checkered flag for the Race 7 Donkey Prelim here at Central City Speedway in Macon, Georgia. So your winner, Blackie Pitt, Johnny Allen in second, Richard Petty third, Jimmy Florian fourth, Eddie Skinner fifth. Not a lot of movement in that top group whatsoever other than Blackie Pitt coming up and displacing Hildreth, the pole sitter and leader for lap number 1. However, that just was not enough. He could not keep it, and that could be indicative of problems from early in the race. Couldn't keep the top, and then little by little, just something not quite right. But yeah, there's your winner for the donkey, Blackie Pitt. Let's go ahead and move on over and get ready for the main event. Alrighty, here we go, and we are set to go for our main race here at Central City Speedway in Macon, Georgia. Once again, it is a dirt oval, half-mile in length. Black die for the first 10 laps is going to indicate middle group. For the final 10 turns, rather, is going to indicate the top group. 4 is bottom group, 5 and 6 is a duel. There are no pit turns on this. We are using the lap down rules homebrew. Forgot who made them. I really need to have that handy so I can credit them. It's available on the play.com website. First third of the race is 1 through 7. Second, 8 through 14. Turns 15 to 20 will indicate the final third of the race. Tracks, conditions, repair, no change, escape, -1. So we could have some issues in this one. It's hard to tell. Let's go through the field. Frank Mundy and his 23 Studebaker in the back in 30th. Gwen Staley in his number 34 Chevrolet. Brownie King in his 32 Chevy. Billy Myers in his number 14 Mercury. Tiny Lund in his number 55 Ford. Marshall Teague in his number 6 Hudson. Jimmy Llewellyn in his 56 Ford. Joe Eubanks in his number 82 Hudson. L.D. Austin in his number 74 Chevrolet. And starting in 21st, Fred Harb in his number 17 Ford. Starting in 20th, outside row 10 is going to be the number 126 Dodge of Dave Terrell, Newton, Pennsylvania. Inside of him, Al Keller in his number 4 Jaguar, over from Alexander, New York. Outside row 9, Bill Blair in his number 2 Oldsmobile from High Point, North Carolina. Buck Baker inside of him in his number 87 Olds. That is so difficult to do. Three-time winner in this short season, and Buck hails from Richburg, South Carolina. Outside row 8, Marvin Panch in his number 98 Ford from Menominee, Wisconsin. Inside row 8, number 7, Jim Reed in his Chevrolet from Peekskill, New York. Outside row 6, Fireball Roberts in his number 22 Ford from Tavares, Florida. Dick Rathman in his number 120 Hudson. He is over from Los Angeles, California, making those trips, man. He's in it to win it, but he's not really paying off yet. Outside row 6, Lee Petty from Randleman, North Carolina, with his number 42 Plymouth. Speedy Thompson, race winner, as is Petty. And his number 46 Chevrolet is inside on row 6, and he is from Monroe, North Carolina. Starting in 10th, 10P is Jackie Smith, number 47 Pontiac. He's from Metropolis, Illinois. 9P is the number 6 Pontiac, driven by Cotton Owens of Spartanburg, South Carolina. 8P is the number 19 Ford, driven by Herman Beam from Johnson City, Tennessee. 7P, inside row 4, is going to be Paul Goldsmith in his number 3 Chevrolet from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Outside row 3, 6P is Fonnie Flock in his number 14 Chevrolet, along with his co-pilot Jocko from Fort Payne, Alabama. In 5th place, inside row 3, the number 92 Hudson, driven by Herb Thomas of Olivia, North Carolina. Junior Johnson, outside row 2, 4P, in his number 27 Chevrolet from Ronda, North Carolina. Hopefully he can keep up front in this one. Red Byron in his number 22 Olds is inside in 3P, inside row 2. He is from Plasterco, Virginia. Outside row 1, Tim Flock in the 91 Hudson, Fort Payne, Alabama. And your pole sitter, 1P qualifying, Rex White with a chip in his number 4 Chevrolet, Taylorsville, North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we've gone over everything. It's time to race. Turn 1, we are under green, and Rex White is leading us out. That's going to be middle group. 6 is going to be a control check for the middle group. Buck Baker needs red 5. He gets it going after Herb Thomas with 3. Not enough. Thomas fends it off. Marv Panch needs a red 4. Does not get it. No triangle. Jim Reed, control, needs a red 5. Gets it, going after Tim Flock with a 2. Not going to happen with all those brake pedals. Fireball Roberts with a red 5 needed. Going after Thomas with a blue 3. Don't believe that's enough. He's defending at a 4. Dick Rathman, red 5. Not happening there with a 6. Lee Petty needs a red 5. 4. He can't take a blue 1 to the top. Speedy Thompson, red 5 needed. High on the blue, gets it. Going after Fonny Flock, and they do a little bit of swapola. We move on over to Cotton Owens, needs that red 4. Oh, we got a problem for Cotton Owens. What is it? Let's see. Control Herm gets the last shot, but Cotton Owens with a problem. 26 is going to be electrical problems. Roll for repair. He is a D, so he is going to need a 5 or less, and he's out of this race. Cotton Owens, first one out, 6. DNF. Turn 1? Yes, turn 1. Problem 6. Out. Electrical. Boom. And then Herman Beam, the turtle. Last try for a control check. Red 3. Gets it. Going after Junior Johnson with a 4. 1, 2, 3. Switches places with Junior Johnson. Johnson's going to be fuming. 27 performance chips for Speedy Thompson, a race winner. And Herman Beam up in 4th. No caution out. Let's fill the gaps. Dave Terrell, can he get on top? Needs a red 3. Moving on up. Oh, righty dink. First turn. 1 car retired. Oi. Being Cotton Owens. And here we go for turn number 2. Let's slide this up so I can rest my arm on it and write better. There we go. That's what we need. Turn 2. It's going to be middle group. That is going to be trouble in the middle group. All right. Escape is -1. So Escape, Junior Johnson, ends up in the middle group. Needs a 6. And he's out. Now, trouble. Is he going to be able to repair? We're going to find out. We will slide him thusly a little bit. Escape needs a 7. Doesn't get it. Fonny Flock needs a 7. He's fine. Lee Petty needs a 9. Oh, Lee Petty. Dick Rathman needs a 9. He's fine. Fireball Roberts needs a 7. Ho! Almost an 8. He keeps it. 6 for Jim Reed. Nope, he is in trouble. Marv Panch needs a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Marv Panch gets it. Buck Baker with an 11. Fine. Bill Blair needs an 8. Actually, he needed a 10, -1. Bill Blair, 9 -1 is 8. Bill Blair is in trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Al Keller needs a 9. He's fine. 10 for Dave Terrell. 11. Big one. We're going to the bottom group. It's the big one. Escape. Fred Harb needs an 8. Oh, L.D. Austin. No, he's fine. L.D. Austin needs a 10. 11 -1. Nope. He is collected. Joe Eubanks needs a 9. He's fine. Jimmy Llewellyn needs a 7. Snake Eyes. Marshall Teague needs 7. He is collected. Tiny Lund needs a 7. Nope. Collected. Billy Myers needs a 7. This is going to be a quick race if none of these guys can get back out there. 5, he is fine. Brownie King needs a 9. He's good. Gwen Staley needs an 8. 9, he is collected. Frank Mundy with a 10. He is he is fine. All right. So let's go ahead and find out who is able to save here. Gwen Staley, he is a D. He's going to need an 8. He is fine. He's going to stay there. He's going to be a lap down. Next is Tiny Lund. He needs an 8. He is fine, a lap down. Marshall Teague needed a 7 and got it. He is fine, a lap down. LD Austin. B. He's good. Needs a 10. He's fine. So these 4 drivers are a lap down. Dink. So we have a big lap down pile after that one. Going to put them there. These are from the middle group. You can see the holes that this left. First we'll do Dave Terrell. He's an E. Needs a 7. And he's going to be out of the race. 126 DNF turn 2. Next is going to be Bill Blair. E needs a 7. He's fine. So he's going to be going to the back. Jim Reed needs a 7. Gets it. Lee Petty needs a 9. Lee Petty out of the race. 42. Goodness. Lee Petty not able to continue. Jack Smith going to need an 8. He's fine. Junior Johnson is going to need a 7 out of the race. Junior Johnson, man. Not having any luck out there at Helen, and nothing comes of it. So, we're cautioned to say the least, but that's just going to be 1 lap in the Pioneer Racing. 1 caution. So that's going to be that. That's going to be yellow. Let's go ahead and file everybody on up to the front. Look at this reduced field we're going to have. Doink, doink. These guys. Doink, 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 doink. Bottom group are the guys in the middle group that were able to repair. And that's 3 of them. Man. And these guys are a lap down. Let's just go ahead and spread them out. No need to have them clustered up. We got the space for it. We have, 4 retired. The big one right there here at Central City Speedway, Macon, Georgia. That is 2 turns down. 3rd is caution. And we come by next time taking the green flag here for turn number 4. Rex White brings them across the front. That is going to be a duel. And that is going to be 5, the number 5 car on the top. Duels are compulsory in the series. Speedy Thompson needs a red gas pedal of 5. He gets it. Rex White is going to fend it off. So he's going to see if he can escape -1. He needs a 7 to hold his place. And he does not. Boom. So he's going to come off. He's going to lose his chip. Escape. We're going to roll for trouble. He is a D, so he needs an 8. And he just goes to the back of the bottom group right there. Paul Goldsmith. Fill the gap with Funny Flock needs a 5. Doesn't get it. Dick Raskin needs a 5. He moves up. Boomity, boomity, boomity. Buck Baker getting closer to the front. Jimmy Llewellyn chasing. Don't know why, I just like Jimmy Llewellyn. Jack Smith needs a red 4. Comes up from the back group. Boink, boink, boink. And who was it? Where'd I put him? Who was in 6th? Fonny Flock. Where did I put Fonny Flock's card? Right here. Did he drop back? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It might have been Speedy Thompson. Damn. No, he was collected. 22, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got the right ones on there. So I'm going to presume I got it right. Dag stinking gone. No, it was who was back here. Goldsmith. It was Goldsmith. He came up. Who was behind Goldsmith? It was Herm Beam. Where is Beam's card? Where's Herman Beam? Right there. What? Okay. Now, Beam came up past Johnson. I'm going to presume I got it right. Just a little brain there. Not going back and watching the thing to find out. So, that's okay. You know what? Hey, stuff happens. It's a board game. Ain't perfect. That was 4. We're going to turn 5. Let's get going through this. That is top group, and they are looking for the star quality for their quality challenges. Star is going to be Herb Thomas, red 5, defending blue 5. Not able to do it with that blue 1. Star Herman Beam, red 3. Cact die, foul ball, roll them off. 6, not happening, but the chips could be exchanged. Odd they lose them, even they keep them. Star quality, red Byron, needs red 4. Against a blue 4, no. Rex White is able to defend without using his chip. And Tim Flock, red 5, blue 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Rex White is going to use his chip to defend the challenge, keep his place. And at the end of turn 5, Rex White is still our race leader for turn 6. No cautions. So no cautions coming up. That is a top group, and that is heat. That is heat. Dick Rathman needs a red 5. Here we're defending with a blue 6. No go. Just looking for that blue 6. Heat, Paul Goldsmith. Not happening. Herb Thomas, heat. There's a blue 6 rolled under. Herb Thomas is going to take the lead from Rex White. Heat. Red Byron. And again, got to defend that blue 6. No blue 6. And that's it. Herb Thomas takes the lead of this race in turn 6. Coming up on turn 7 right now. Here comes your roll top group again, and we've got a problem. So let's find out what driver we're going to be checking. That's going to be number 2, Red Byron. What is his issues? 6.1 engine running hot. Roll for repair. We are in the first third D. He's going to need a 5. Stay in the race, he does. So he's going to move back there. This is number 6. 22 star problem. Okay, Herm Beam. Let's move these guys up. Let's go ahead and no caution. Fill that gap. Fonny Flock needs a red 5. Takes it. And who's coming up from the bottom group? Is it Jim Reed? Needs a 5. And Reed is getting back in this race. Guys in the back, we still have 4 cars a lap down. Red Byron at the back of the lead lap. On to turn 7. Just like that. End of the first third of the race. 3 is going to be the middle group, and we are looking for control. We are looking for control in the middle group. Jim Reed with the red 5. Taking a 4 against Rex White. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough control. Frank Mundy needs a 4. Goldsmith with a blue 4. Control and brake bonus. That's it. Goldsmith is going to drop away off the pace. Mundy taking advantage of it for the moment. Control. Billy Myers needs a red 4. Does not get it. Jimmy Llewellyn needs a red 3. He's got a problem. That is trips. Let's see. We're at control. We'll be going there. Jimmy Llewellyn, what's he got going? I had to say something, didn't I? Ah, come on. Quit trying to get fancy fumble fingers. 1, 2. Cooling problem. A roll for repair. Still the first third of the race. Problem. He's an E. He needs a 3, and he just wasted it. He is out. Cooling problem. Jimmy Llewellyn out of this race. 7:56. Problem. Cooling out. 56. DNF. Turn 7. Pardon me. A little warm up here. Buck Baker taking a crack at it. He's a red 5. Taking a blue 6 against Rex White. And Rex White falling off the pace. Former race leader down into 10th. Buck Baker making a hard charge for the front. Marv Panch needs a red 4. Trying to take a blue 2 against Buck Baker. Not going to happen. He's got all kinds of defend. Fireball Roberts needs the 5. Red 6 doesn't do it. We have a lead change. Nope. But Buck Baker is charging hard here in turn 7. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Another car is retired in the number 56 Ford of Jimmy Llewellyn. No caution, so Bill Blair needs a red 4. Gets it. Alright, we have 2 in the bottom group, is all. And 4 others a lap down. So we have 5 cars retired. And we're going into turn 8 right now here at Central City Speedway, Macon County, Georgia. Red, white, and blue racing, Pioneer Short Track Series, brought to you by Federated Auto Parts. 6, we're looking for control in the top group. Control. Fonny Flock. Jocko says, "Ah, why? Go get him." Here we go. Red 5. And Thomas is blue 6, and as the day is long, unless it is smart. And there's no blue 6. Dick Rathman. No blue 6. Frank Mundy. Blue 6 and a red 1. Frank Mundy is able to take over for Herb Thomas at the front of the field. Buck Baker looking to do his magic. And he's only got a blue 4. Buck Baker is able to take it. Buck Baker roars to the front, and the crowd is going wild. Control. Herm Beam. He of I just want to finish the race and nothing else. Red 3, but the blue 3 is... Red 3. Blue 3 is not enough. Uses his performance chip. Ladies and gentlemen, Herman Beam to the front. Tim Flock with 2 tries. Beam defending needs a blue 4 or more. Flock with a red 5. Not happening. One more try. Got a star on control. 3 and a blue 6. Everybody moving, jucking, and jiving the front group, and Tim Flock comes out ahead at the end of the turn. Turn 8. Tim Flock in his number 91 Hudson. That was a little bit of an exciting turn right there. Starts at 8. All right, we're going to go to turn 9. Nearing the halfway point. 5 is going to be a duel. 10 is going to be the number 4 cars in the middle group. That's going to be these guys. Brownie King needs a red 2. Compulsory duels. Does not get it. And dead to do. Trouble. C in the second, third. He needs a 7. 11. No. Brownie King is out of the race. Oh. That is turn 9. Duel 32. Out. DNF. 9. This field is weeding out. Billy Myers. He is going to go after Herm Beam. Should have called who they were going after. I didn't. He is able to do it. Herm Beam, is he able to escape? Is -1. He needs a 10 because he's not trying. He's trying to stay. Herman Beam drops out of the top group. So we are going to bring everyone up and fill the gap for the back of the middle group. Speedy Thompson needs a red 5. Gets it. One driver in the bottom group for a lap down on turn 9, and this race is just getting, the field is getting smaller and smaller. 24, we have 6 out of the 30 cars. 6 are retired. Turn 10 here at Central City. That's going to be another duel. 6 is going to be the number 6 car in the top group. Funny Flock needs a red 5 to go after Tim. Gets it. Tim Flock and Jocko screaming all the way to the front. Tim Flock needs to roll escape a 9 in order to keep that spot in the top group. No, he does not. Trouble. Second, he is a D. He's going to need a 6. And he is out of the race. Tim Flock. 10. Duel. Race leader. Out. 91. D and F. Turn 10. Halfway through. 7 cars retired. Fireball Roberts, there's no caution. Red 5 on the gas pedal. Yep. He's able to move into the top group. Fireball Roberts making a charge. Let's see if Red Byron. I really should see if these guys could. No, they can't fill, but they could get back on the lead lap. That's what I should be doing with that. I think that's in the rules. But I did not see it on there, so here's how we're going to do this. Red Byron is going to try to fill the gap here. If he can't, they get to try to fill the gap to get back onto the lead lap. And then, once we go through them, the lead driver, in this case the only one, Red Byron, is automatically going to take it. So let's say if he can get it without the others getting a chance to get back on the lead lap. Da-da-da, he can. And that's going to be that. 4 drivers a lap down. Red Byron gets into the middle group. We have no bottom group aside from the lap down cars. Here we go, halfway through the race. Your field as it stands. Fonny Flock in first in his number 14 Chevrolet. Billy Myers in his number 14 Mercury in second. The number 87 Oldsmobile of 3-time race winner Buck Baker in third. Frank Mundy in his number 23 Studebaker in fourth. Herb Thomas in his 92 Hudson in 5th. Dick Rathman in his number 120 Hudson in 6th. Fireball Roberts in his 22 Ford in 7th. Marv Panch in his 98 Ford in 8th. Rex White in his number 4 Chevrolet in 9th, the pole sitter for the race. Al Keller in his first race in the series in his number 4 Jaguar is in 10th. Fred Hard, Joe Eubanks, Herman Beam, Carl Goldsmith, Jack Smith, Jim Reed, Bill Blair, Speedy Thompson, Red Byron, 11 through 19, and then a lap down, 20 to 23, LD Austin, Marshall Teague, Tiny Lund, Gwen Staley, with 7 cars retired. Here is turn number 11. That's going to be top group for the second half of the race. 11 is going to be trouble. All right, here we go again. Escape is -1. Fonty Flock. No. No, here we go. Billy Myers needs a 7. He's fine. Buck Baker needs a 10. He's fine. Frank Mundy needs an 11. Fine. Herb Thomas needs a 7. He's collected. Dick Rathman, so it is going to be caution. Dick Rathman needs a 9. He gets it. Fireball Roberts needs an 8 or a 7, or else we go to the middle group. He's fine. It stays in the top group. Everybody else is able to avoid. So only 2. Fonny Flock, Herb Thomas. Let's see. Repairs. Fonny Flock needs, and it is trouble. He's going to need, with an E, he needs a 5. He's out. Fonny Flock, race leader, is out. 11. trouble. 14 stars. 10 is out. DNF 11. And Herb Thomas. He's a D. He's going to need a 6. Herb Thomas stays in. He's going to drop to the back of the bottom group. Still on the lead lap. Billy Myers. It's caution, so yeah, everybody's just filing right on up. With the caution, we're going to say they get back on the lead lap. So boom, LD Austin. These guys are back on the lead lap with that caution. They're able to zoom around, get back on. Oh no, it's pit crew dependent. Pit crew dependent. Sorry about that. So pit crew of waved around and get back on the lead lap. So first LD Austin has a B. He needs a 3 or less. No, LD Austin is not waved around. Marshall Teague needs a 1. Lund and Staley need a 2. No, Tiny Lund needs a 2. He gets waved around. When Staley needs a 2. No, so Tiny Lund. There we go. I'm learning these rules as we go because these are rules I haven't used much, but I want to incorporate them. Boom. Turn 11. That's going to be caution for turn 12. Man, this race is nuts. Yo, turn 13. 2 laps to go in the middle third of the race. And we have 22 cars. These guys are not in the lead lap. They're still a lap down, so we're going to stick them to the side. All right. Boom. Oh, get out of there. 6 is going to be a duel. Doubles. Let's see. First of all, 2. Number 2 car in the top group, Frank Mundy, needs a red 4. Gets it. Billy Myers, escape -1, needs to roll a 7. White and blue, he does. So he's going to take it right there. And since we only have Jimmy Johnson fuming and nobody feuding, we're not going to be adding a feud fume to this with the doubles. That is turn number 13. Frank Mundy, new race leader. 13. So we're going to say he is 10 through 12. Turn 14 coming right up. End of the second third of the race right here. Another duel. 9 is going to be the number 5 cars in the middle group. Red Byron with a red 4. We'll say blue dye is who he's going after. Or white dye. 6, he does not make it. Is he able to escape the trouble? He needs to roll a 6 in order to do that. Yep, he is fine exactly where he is. Someone passed in a duel and I didn't give him a performance chip, and I can't remember who it was, so I'm not going to worry about it. Sorry about that. It might have been Buck Baker. Speedy Thompson needs a red 5. He's going to be going after 1. Buck Baker, 2. He's able to do it, so he'll get a chip. Buck Baker, escape is 11. He needs a 10. He is able to just switch places, and he goes on the fuming with, we'll say he's fuming with Speedy Thompson. Sure. He's the one that did it to him. All right, that is turn 14. Turn 15 coming right up right here. 6 turns to go in this race. Thank you for hanging in there, folks. 3 is going to be middle group. 6 is going to be control. So let's see what kind of control we have here. Tiny Lund needs a red 4. Not happening. Herb Thomas with 2 tries needs the red 5. Gets it. Going after Rex White with a blue 5. Control 1, 2, 3, 4. Rex White gets a passed. And Herb Thomas with a shot for Frank Mundy. Mundy's defending blue 4 or higher. Herb Thomas needs a red 5. And Herb Thomas shoots all the way to the race lead right there. Out of the back of the middle group, Herb Thomas surges to the front. Nope, back to Red Byron, red 4. Going after number 1 with a 2, not enough. Doesn't even have to use his chip. Boom, with the 2 brake bonuses. Buck Baker, red 5. Gets it, going after number 4 with a blue 5. He is able to switch places with Fireball Roberts because he's only defending with 4. Control, Jimmy Reed, red 5. Gets it, going after number 5 with a 2. Control, break, not enough. Paul Goldsmith needs a red 5. Gets it, going after number 2 with a 3. Control, brake pedal, and Billy Myers cannot hold it. He falls off the pace. Paul Goldsmith charging to the front, following Herb Thomas towards the front. Jumps in line. Herm Beam, red 3. No. And that is it for turn 15. New race leader, Herb Thomas. Led laps 6 and 7. He is back up front with 5 turns to go. Turn 16, here we are. 4 is going to be bottom group. So that is a lap down. If they pass their challenges, they get back on the lead lap, stay in the bottom group. Reflex. Gwen Staley needs a red 3. Does not get it. Reflex. LD Austin with a chance. Needs a red 2 to challenge. And red 5. No, they're going to stay a lap down. They cannot make anything happen. Turn 16 is down. 4 turns to go. Here comes turn 17. And that's going to be a top group challenge. 5 is going to be skill. Skill is the challenge. Skill in the top group. Skill. Love you, Rob. Marv Pinch needs a red 4. Herb Thomas defending with that blue 6. Blue 6. He's taking it. Wapow. New leader at the very least. Skill. Buck Baker with 2 tries. He may be up there. Skill is 1, 2, 3, 4. Got to be a blue 5. He gets 1 more try. Needs a red 5. Cannot get to the front. Skill, Dick Rathman. Red 5, blue 5. He's taking it. Dick Rathman pops up to the lead for the moment. Paul Goldsmith, we're looking skill 1, 2, 3, 4. Red 5 or less, blue 5 or more. Red 5 or less, not the blue 5. Speedy Thompson's taking the lead. Doesn't even need to check. He's taking his chip to the front. Speedy Thompson taking his chip to the front. That could be it right there. That is turn 16. Turn 17 coming right now. Your top 10. Speedy Thompson, new race leader. Starting turn 17, followed by Dick Rathman, Paul Goldsmith, Marvin Panch, Buck Baker round out your top 5. Herb Thomas, Frank Mundy, Al Keller, Fred Harb, and Joe Eubanks is up front close to the back. That's your top 10. 19 cars on the lead lap. 22 cars out of 30 that started have not been retired. 8 retired motor cars. And we are turn 17, 4 turns to go. Speedy Thompson brings them around. That's going to be a duel. That is going to be the number 5 cars in the middle group. First, Red Byron is going to need a red 4. He gets it, going after Herb Thomas. He was in the lead. Thomas escape is 8. He needs to roll a 7. And he does not do it. Bow. And he's going to have to roll repair final. He is got to have 3. He's out. Herb Thomas is out of the race. On a duel. Oh my gosh. 17. Duel 92. Out. Another one retired. Fireball Roberts needs a red 5. He gets it. He is going after Dick Rathman. Rathman needs to roll a 9 in order to just switch places. And he does so. Boom. There it is. Alrighty. No cautions. Let's see if we can fill the gap. We can't fill the gap. Yeah, we're going to. LD Austin needs a red 2. Now, B, he needs, what was it? To get on the lead lap, and then we'll see if the one in the front, if back on the lead lap, is able to do it. So B, as he waved around, that's waved around. Whenever yellow comes out. No. All right. It's got to win a challenge. They can't fill the gap. So we're going to say, that's one that's not really in the rules. So we're going to put them on the bottom lap, lead lap. No one there. Not a chance to fill the gap yet. Let's do it. Less confusing. Albert Austin. I'm going to double check those rules, make sure what's up. Marshall Teague needs a 5. He's got it. Marshall Teague in the middle group. Double check and make sure of that. Turn 18 coming up. Speedy Thompson, your race leader with performance chip. 3 turns to go. 5. We've got yet another duel. We have doubles, so we're going to have a feud fume. Number 4 cars in the middle group. Bill Blair rolling that red 4. Going after Mundy. Yes. Frank Mundy, escape of 11, needs a 10. It's fine. I didn't do that last time. Rathman. Damn it. That was... lose it so quickly. Red Byron. I don't remember who it was the last time to give him a chip. Jim Reed. Daggone. Just a little off evening, folks. I'm sorry about that. 6, not able to. His escape is 7. Needs a 6. Jim Reed's out of the race. No, he's rolling a trouble repair. He is an E. He is out of the race. 18. Duel. 7-star. Out. Just a little off this evening. Sorry about that, folks. That hadn't happened in a while. Really wasn't planning on doing this, but with being 410 day, National Sprint Car Racer Day, wanted to do something. That is that. We're going to fill the gap. LD Austin with a red 2. Gets it. Gwen Staley, the only one in the bottom group. We are at turn 19. We have 2 to go. Next time by, it's going to be the white flag. Speedy Thompson leading them around. 5 is going to be another duel. 10. We didn't do our feud fume. We're at the end. Let's skip it. Let's just go. Number 4 cars in the middle group. Once again, Dick Rathman needs a red 5. Going after red Byron. Gets it, but Byron is going to use his chip to keep it. So escape is 10. Needs a 9. And Rathman stays there. Frank Mundy needs a red 4 to move on Paul Goldsmith. Gets it. Goldsmith, an escape of 7. He needs a 6 to avoid trouble. And he gets it. Boom. Frank Mundy with a performance chip, which is what I should have been doing with duels the whole daggone way. That takes us to the final turn. Last turn here at Central City. 3 is going to be the middle group. Rare problem. Your race winner, Speedy Thompson, unless something really, really bad happens. Let's find out. Rare, middle group, 45. Driver incident, middle group. He's a driver finder. So middle group, driver finder is going to be 1-1. That's going to be 1 odd, which is going to be Al Keller in the Jaguar. And then the incident will involve either the driver in the next place or ahead or behind. Your choice. Roll a die to determine. Harb is odd. Blair is even. Foul ball. It's going to be Bill Blair. Da-dee-da. Both drivers roll into trouble range and resolve the usual and placed on the feud list. Yeah, Keller, last lap, and then Jaguar trying to make a move. Rolling for trouble. E, he needs a 3. Keller does. He is out of the race. 20, trouble, 4-star, out. Wow. And Bill Blair, is he going to get sucked up in this thing? He is an E, needs to roll a 3. And he takes Bill Blair with him. That sack of crap. Bill Blair 2. DNF 20. So let's see if we can talk this through for you. And fill in the gap. This is for points. Red 3. Yes. Fred Harb to the top group. That's for points. May make a difference later or may make a difference on someone else. Gwen Staley is automatically going to fill coming around the final lap. And here we go. Al Keller trying to make a move from 8th. And he gets into it with Bill Blair. And they go high and smack into the wall. Both racers are out of it. Everybody's able to make it by behind him. Fred Harb, Joe Eubanks pull off a little bit. Herm Beam unable to make anything stop, and they slow up the field behind. Speedy Thompson coming into turn 3. Fireball Roberts and Frank Mundy hot on his tail. They look inside. Thompson closes him down, comes out of turn 4 across, and there is the checkered flag for Speedy Thompson. Checkered flag is waving. Thompson's second win of the season. Speedy Thompson, number 46. That guy right there. He is your race winner in the number 46 Chevrolet. The rest of your field, Fireball Roberts in second, Frank Mundy in third, Marvin Panch in fourth, Buck Baker in fifth, Red Byron, Fred Harb, Joe Eubanks, Herman Beam, Billy Myers round out the top 10. 18 cars left in this starting field of 30 here at Central City Speedway in Macon, Georgia. Let's go ahead, add us a race winner, as we are apt to do. And Speedy Thompson being 5th in points at 52. This is going to bump him up a little bit. Buck Baker finishing in 5th. He's going to hang around. Herb Thomas out of the race. That's going to drop him down pretty good. Same with Fonnie Flock, both of them with bad luck early. And Lee Petty. So Speedy Thompson could very well jump into second into points with this race. Rex White down a little low. He may not keep third. I don't know. Curtis Turner, I don't think was even in this race. Yeah, so there you go. There's the points. Let's add us a race winner if we could. Race winner number 7 is going to be Speedy Thompson once again. And as a number 46. Stop it. Chevrolet. Right there. Okay. At Macon, Georgia. Next race is going to be in Atlanta at Lakewood Speedway before we go over to Arkansas and then come back over to the East Coast. But there you go. Yeah, Lakewood is going to be the next one. 1 mile dirt oval, no pits. So guys, thank you very much again for joining for the Play.com Red, White, and Blue Racing Pioneer Short Track Series brought to you by Federated Auto Parts. And also remember, today is National Sprint Car Day. Celebrate the power of 410 cubic inches on National Sprint Car Day. And guys, if you get a chance, support your local short track. I guarantee there's one within an hour of you, and it's where some of the best racing ever happens. Nearly every weekend. You won't miss it. My local tracks are Del Mar International Speedway, US 13 Dragway, and Georgetown Speedway. And these guys need the support of good race fans like you and I. Getting out there on a Saturday evening and filling the bleachers. It's where NASCAR got its start, but due to lower attendance, these tracks are closing one by one. So please support your local racers by attending an event. Commit to going to just one race and take along a friend. That'll be 2 more tickets that they would not have sold had you not gone, and you will have fun. Guys, thank you very much again. Go ahead and right there. Give me thumbs up or thumbs down, either way. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the little dinger bell thingy so that way you'll know whenever I upload content. And comment down the doobly-doo with questions, concerns. Make sure you include a timestamp if it's something relating to a specific portion of the video. Guys, that's it. It's 10 o'clock. Happy sprint day. Keep on rolling. Bye.